After remaining an advocate of the Supreme Court, he has been serving as a judge of the Supreme Court since 2019. Please give a very warm welcome to Justice Aminuddin Khan, the Chief Justice.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, distinguished guests, participants, and members of the legal fraternity. It is a tremendous honor for me to present with you at the Philip C. JESSUP International Law Moot Court Competition's closing ceremony for Pakistan National Rounds. My heartfelt congratulations to each and every participant who has worked hard to be qualified for this competition at your respective university while competing against other excellent students. The opportunity to take part in this prestigious event will be an honor for you all in the future. As said, an excellent lawyer was once a mooter. It is incredibility inspiring to observe how committed and dedicated you all are presenting international law. This shows that international law is as important to learn as our state law. Throughout the competition, you all must have shown remarkable knowledge, research, acumen, and advocacy ability. Furthermore, I want to express my gratitude to the teams and coaches for traveling from all around Pakistan to NAST. Your involvement has been a symbol of your dedication and commitment. I want to extend my congratulations to NAST for hosting the national rounds for professionally for the first time, which means we are capable of organizing such events without any foreign aid. Here I would like to request all schools to make mooting an integral part of your law curriculum because the future of law belongs to them. I would like to use this opportunity to highlight how important mooting is for law students, academics, and professional growth. It forms you before you get into the real world of practice. Unfortunately, we lack basic ethics and legal performance. Through mooting, studies will learn how to articulate an argument and how to read the mind of a judge. Most importantly, it helps how to read the problem court solutions, keeping in view the hierarchy and, yes, court decorum. How to use case laws, and as a result, you can turn a hopeless case into a victory. Additionally, it benefits you whenever you work as an intern or employee in the firm. To quote Thomas Jefferson says, Brevity is best because it leaves no room for inattention by the listener, which is unfortunately missing in our system nowadays. The grilling exercise aid in the growth of powerful speech making skills and confidence. Mooting is here a room for excellence. Moreover, the JESSUP Moot Court competition is a forum where you can all learn how international law has shaped the line, the word to the state in the today. It helps to answer all questions that may become up about many competence and structures of international law in order to prevent another world war and its devastations. The United Nations was established in 1945 under modern international law. UN has only 51 members when it was first established, but it now has 193 member states. The goals of international law include upholding human rights, fostering social and economic progress, protecting the environment, and offering humanitarian life and relief to the people. Understanding the fundamental differences between the international law and domestic law is essential while defending fictitious cases in moot courts. The JESSUP problem for the year 2022 was COVID 19, and I am sure you all have witnessed the importance of international law and its implications during the pandemic. The socio-economic down of Pakistan, then the foreign aid was because of its relation with the other states. All this happened under the international law. The principal in this prestigious competition not only limits themselves to the fictitious case problems, but also read the major treaties in international law such as Declaration of United Nations 1942, the United Nations Charter 1945, the Vienna Convention of the Law of Treaties 1969, and so on. So, obtaining this knowledge and concept as this early point of studies, life prepares you for advocacy and makes you a better lawyer who understands world events, international, diplomatically, and so on. I want to congratulate the winning team, in particular, since they put on a very remarkable performance. You have made your country and institution proud. Future generations of law studies can learn from the model you have established. I would also want to express my admiration to the event's organizers for working constantly to ensure the successful event. I would like to end by reassuring you all that practicing law is a respectable career that calls for a lot of expertise and commitments. I encourage you all to keep up the excellent efforts and pursue your goals for the sake of Pakistan and humanity. For all have the ability to make a substantial contribution to the legal profession's role in the advancement of our nation and the world. Once again, congratulations to the winning team. I wish you the best of luck in all your future endeavors. Law community needs all young, bright minds. sitting in this hall, no matter whether you made it to finals or not. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Justice Saab. Next, we would like to start by thanking the judges for tonight, starting from Honorable Justice of the Supreme Court, uh, retired Mushir Alam Saab, the former Federal Law Minister Amar Bilal Sufi, Brigadier Shozab Majid, and Barrister Zameen Hussain Talpur, apart from our HOD, Dr. Muhammad Asif Khan. Now, our first speaker has been serving the country's superior courts for 22 years. Please welcome the Honorable Justice of the Supreme Court, retired Mushir Alam Saab, onto the stage.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Honorable Justice Aminuddin, the Chief Guest, Dr. Ashfaq Hassan, Dr. Asif, the distinguished faculty members, and my learned fellow members on the bench of ICJ, and more so close to my heart, tomorrow's legal luminaries and fellow competitors of JESSUP competition. It is my great honor to stand before you today as we gather for this prestigious law moot. Ladies and gentlemen and media person, Assalamu alaikum. I'm delighted and feel honored to be invited by Dr. Ashfaq and his learned team to judge final match of national round of Pakistan Philip C. JESSUP 23 moot court competition along with my fellow judges on the bench. This year, the event has been hosted by none other than this esteemed institution, NUST, Islamabad, which itself is a great honor, not only for NUST, but for Pakistan as well. I must confess, for myself at least, not for my fellow judges on the bench, when I received the invitation to attend this event, I was under the impression that it would be one of the run-of-the-mill event where only participant would come, make oratory, and that will be the end of the matter. But when I received the moot document, it was too late to realize that it is me who has been put to trial. As we begin the competition, I want to remind you all the incredible power and importance of the law and the rule of the law. The law is not just set of rules and regulation. It is a force for good in the world. It is a tool that we use to protect the right of the vulnerable, to defend the innocent, and to bring about the justice. As aspiring tomorrow lawyers, you have the unique opportunity to use your skills and knowledge to shape the future and positively impact Pakistan on the world. The world needs lawyers who are not just knowledgeable, but also compassionate and dedicated to fight for the greater good, fighting for the rule of law for which there is a dearth in this part of the world. Throughout this competition, I urge you to remember the importance of role of a lawyer in a society. Mere legal knowledge without ethics, morality, and upright character is like a body without soul, a heart without a beat. I urge you all to make a positive impact on the world. As lawyer, you can shape the future. change the course of history, and leave a legacy that will be remembered for generations to come. This competition is not just about winning, it is about learning and growing as a legal mind. I encourage all the participants to use the opportunity to learn from your fellow competitors and to challenge yourself to think critically and creatively. As you embark on your legal career, I want to remind you of the incredible power, responsibility of being a lawyer. The law is not just a set of rules and regulations I stated above. It is a force for good in the world. It is a tool that we use to protect the rights of vulnerable, defend the innocent, and bring about the justice. You will be called upon to use your skill and knowledge to advocate for the right of those who cannot speak for themselves, fight for those who cannot stand, and bring about the change in the society. You will be the voice for the voiceless, the defender for the oppressed, and the guardian of the rule of law. I urge you always to remember the importance of your role in society and to use your legal education to impact the world positively. As lawyer, you have a power to shape the future, to change the course of history, like Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the American The American historian Stanley Wolpert wrote in his 1984 book, Jinnah of Pakistan. Now, this is to be noted by each one of you. Very few people make significant change in the history. Fewer still modify the world map. Hardly anyone is credited with creating a nation state. Muhammad Ali Jinnah did all these. You have to move forward in your career. I encourage you to be ambitious, to be bold, to be courageous. The world needs lawyers willing to take risks, stand up for the belief, and fight for the greater good. In closing, I want to congratulate each and every one of you on this incredible achievement. You have worked hard to earn your degrees and deserve to be proud of your accomplishment. I wish you the best as you begin your legal career, and I know that you will be positively impacting the world. In closing, I want to congratulate each every one of you for participating in this competition. You have already demonstrated a dedication to the law and desire to impact the world positively. I wish winning team best of luck in international competition. I know that you will positively impact the world. Just keep in mind, winning the case is not as important as winning the cause of justice and rule of law. Each one of you has worked incredibly hard to reach this moment, and it is true honor to be here with you as you take the next step in your professional life. Last but not the least, I would like to leave this August gathering with a thought and idea for you all to ponder. Philip C. Joseph was an American lawyer and a judge who was leading expert in the field of international law. To commemorate his contribution to the field of international law, JESSUP International Law Moot competition for law students was installed, focusing on international law. It is the world's oldest and most prestigious international law moot court competition. The competition is organized by International Law Student Association and is held annually in various locations around the world. This year, I'm told around 85 countries are participating. The competition simulates a fictional dispute between the countries before International Court of Justice, the judicial organ of United Nations. A great nation not only commemorate, remember great people, but celebrate them. Qaid Azam, founder of Pakistan, who has given us this great country, deserves such commemoration. Why not celebrate the great leader? A School of Social Sciences and Humanities, NUST, may consider holding Jinnah Law Moot at SARC or ASEAN or even SCO level. Indeed, it would be a befitting tribute to the father of the nation. It will be a legacy that will be remembered for generation to come. I thank the organizers, more particularly Dr. Ashfaq and Dr. Asif for organizing this event. I would commemorate and congratulate the participant, all the participant members. They were incredible. And I would confess that they are better than what I was at their age. Thank you very much.
For our next speaker, we would like to invite Mr. Ahmer Bilal Sufi. He's a reputable senior lawyer of Pakistan and is one of the leading experts of international law in Pakistan. He has also been Pakistan's former federal law minister. He is the founding president of the Research Society of International Law. We would now like to invite Mr. Ahmer Bilal on stage.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम Moses Khawateen Hajrat, Assalamu alaikum. Dr. Ishfaq Saab, I would like to congratulate you, sir, for an excellent event and for the initiative that you have taken. I would also like to congratulate Dr. Asif for a wonderful organization. I'm sure such an event is always tough on all the organizers. I must also recognize Justice retired Mushir Alam Saab and Justice Amin Saab, two of the bright stars of their time of the bar before they were elevated. And they must be seeing a very lot of promise in the next generation, that is yourselves before them. It is indeed a matter of great honor to be here. Honor because people that we have just heard and the teams that we have just witnessed are absolutely outstanding. And I think I really wish that we had an opportunity to sit through presentations of a lot of you others who are here. But let me tell you one thing, that international law and its significance for Pakistan cannot be now taken for granted, because Pakistan faces challenges and each one of you will have to now respond to the challenge at an academic level and at a professional level at the same time. So your response and your level of preparedness will determine how good this country will perform in negotiation tables, in multilateral forums, and also in various judicial forums around the world. I'm quite impressed with the quality of performance. I'm quite impressed with the potential that has been witnessed. And I believe that all of you, whether those who have won the prize, who will be going abroad for the final, or those who will be left behind, doesn't matter. They still have a lot of promise and a lot of potential, and I'm sure they will be contributing. The challenges that this country has needs lot of academic input, lot of thinking processes, and such moods help us prepare ourselves for situations that this country has been facing, whether it's Kashmir, whether it's Law of the Sea Convention, whether it's air issues, whether it's Sir Creek, Siachen, laws of territory, laws of Geneva Conventions. This country has faced non-international armed conflict situation. This country is continuously facing an international armed conflict at line of control. It's facing intervention issues, serious issues from the border issues, and they will continue. This is a challenge for Pakistan, and Pakistan will have to handle these challenges. So rule of law, when we talk about rule of law, it's not merely the constitution of Pakistan. Rule of law now means international treaties need to be implemented on the territories of Pakistan. And when we have to implement those treaties, we are talking of millions. So while you have about 4,000 federal statutes and 3,000 provincial statutes, you're talking about treaties in millions that need to be enforced, that we have ratified. That becomes part of the paradigm of rule of law. So upholding the rule of law in Pakistan would mean not only upholding the constitution of Pakistan, not only upholding the statutes of Pakistan, but also multilateral conventions, bilateral treaties that we have had with our people around us. Few days back, I was with 3 different ambassadors of the countries which Pakistan is trying to develop some sort of land connectivity and the kind of international issues which were coming up, whether they were relating to trucking, liability of goods, TIR Carnet Convention, Container Convention, transit issues, was simply mind-boggling, just one area. And today we see in the case of IHL, the exposure of information is so much that we need to find solutions. So every challenge which is coming up in Pakistan has to be addressed from a legal standpoint. At a personal level, I would request that we have a lot of law colleges, we have a lot of young people who are taking interest in international law. They should seriously consider applying for jobs in UN bodies. United Nations, international organizations are again in thousands. A conservative estimate tells us there are over 50,000 international bodies and multilateral institutions. Pakistan does not apply. There is no footprint of Pakistani young lawyers in the legal divisions of these international organizations. I will urge you that if you have interest in international law, private international law, public international law, any area of international law, please go to the websites. They keep on advertising very frequently. There are so many bodies, and there is no footprint of Pakistani lawyers there, just because no one bothers to reach out. So if you are academic, you may actually transit from a graduation to a straight UN job if you are able to identify. And there are hundreds and hundreds of jobs that are being identified. In Research Society of International Law, we are trying to create some sort of a database that links up young lawyers with such opportunities, because that is the way that eventually Pakistan will have its impact in international organizations if you are into a legal division of an international organization. IAEA, International Atomic Energy Agency, had two DGs, and both of them were international lawyers which started their journey from the legal divisions of IAEA. Al-Baradi and Hans Blix, both were international lawyers. So, and then we have secretary generals who were international lawyers. So please, I urge you to look beyond this jurisdiction, because the scope of international law is constantly expanding. And if you end up into international organizations, you help Pakistan in a very productive way, apart from helping yourself at the same time. I would also urge you to please take up writing on your own. Become an individual scholar. Develop that island of excellence within yourself. No one is stopping you. In the time that we were at your age, we were struggling to find a space to print our articles and people. We were struggling to queue up before the newspaper editors, requesting them to print articles. You don't have this issue now. You can start a blog, you can start a website, you can start anything. So if you're good, you'll get noticed. The traction of an idea will bring you up. It will actually make you prominent professionally, academically, and apart from that, it will be helping you to serve. So please do not give up on writings. Writings eventually give you a long-term career trajectory, whether domestically or internationally. So if you take interest in writing, if you associate with some setups, ad hoc or whatever, you will be able to contribute in your own individual right. The digital media is giving an opportunity that were unthinkable 20 years ago or 30 years ago. Lastly, I would also like to suggest that please think of excellence. Think of excelling in life, because you have been given this gift of life. As Ghalib ने कहा था, जान दी हुई उसी की ही, हक तो यूं है कि हक अदा ना हुआ. तो जाने से पहले आपने हक अदा करना है. ये जो जिंदगी आपको अल्लाह ताला ने दी है, ये आपने ज़ाहिर है वापस करनी है. तो वापस करते वक्त ये आपको कहना चाहिए कि मुझे आपने ज़िंदगी दी थी, मैंने इसमें वैल्यू ऐड करके इसको वापस कर रहा हूँ. मैंने वैल्यू ऐड की जेसप में एक्सेल करके, मैंने वैल्यू ऐड की 15 आर्टिकल्स लिख के, मैंने वैल्यू ऐड की लॉ की किताब डेवलप करके, मैंने वैल्यू ऐड की कुछ और लीगल इनोवेशन करके, मैंने वैल्यू ऐड की. सो लुक एट व्हाटएवर यू वांट टू डू, बिकॉज आपके जो रिलीजन के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से देख लें, कायदे आज़म का जिक्र जस्टिस मुसी आलम साहब ने किया. हजूर पाक सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम खुद सबसे बड़े इंटरनेशनल लॉयर थे. ट्रांजिट ट्रीटीज उन्होंने की, ट्रांजिट अरेंजमेंट्स उन्होंने किया, सेल्स ऑफ गुड्स के वो प्रैक्टिशनर थे. हजरत खतीजा के वो प्रिंसिपल एजेंट का रिलेशनशिप था. सुलह हदैबिया एंड so on. He was himself the writer of the treaties. He was an author of the treaties. One of the greatest sunnah that he left behind for us was upholding the covenant. If you have agreed anything with anyone, please uphold your promise. And that was the whole idea. So हमारा जो ethos है, चाहे वो religious है, चाहे वो cultural है, चाहे जो हमारे करंट कंटेम्प्रेरी आइडियल्स हैं, दे ऑल आर इन टू अ सेम डायरेक्शन, अपहोल्डिंग द लॉ, upholding the promise that you make, excelling in the area of treaty drafting and negotiation. जो गलबा भी आपने फ्यूचर में पाना है, वो गलबा टेक्नोलॉजी और कानून की ज़ुबान में होगा। फ्यूचर का मोहम्मद बिन कासिम के हाथ में तलवार नहीं होगी, कलम होगा, लीगल एक्यूमेन होगा। वो रास्ते निकालेगा उस गलबे को एनहांस करने के लिए। चाइना ने WTO को बहुत पहले रीड कर लिया था, जब वो आ रहा था अर्ली 90s में। उन्होंने अपनी सारी इकोनॉमिक पॉलिसी वीव की अराउंड दिस न्यू लीगल इंस्ट्रूमेंट व्हिच हैज जस्ट अराइव्ड ऑन द सीन। दे रेड द एंटायर सीन and they recalibrated their economic policy and they took the leverage. अब उन्हें कोई रोक ही नहीं सकता, लीगली कोई नहीं रोक सकता। They could figure this out very clearly कि WTO ने तमाम बैरियर्स गिरा दिए। Access is now a right under international law, जो पहले नहीं था। तो उन्होंने क्या किया, अपनी पॉलिसी को लॉ के हिसाब से हम आहंग करने के बाद वो कहीं से कहीं पहुंच गए। सो पाकिस्तान में लॉ के अंदर बेशुमार अपॉर्चुनिटीज, इंटरनेशनल कन्वेंशन में भी और डोमेस्टिक लॉ में भी। उसमें किसी और वक्त बात करेंगे। सरे दस्त, आई वुड अगेन लाइक टू लास्टली congratulate all the participants, all the team members. It's been an honor, privilege, and I hope you will all grow, and with you will grow not only your sense of pride for your parents, but also for your community and your country. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, for our next speaker, the principal of the School of Social Sciences and Humanities at NAST, please welcome Dr. Ashfaq Hassan Khan onto the stage.
थैंक यू वेरी मच। मैं लॉयर तो नहीं हूँ, मैं आप सबकी बातें बड़े गौर से सुना है, और मैं भी जस्टिस अमीन साहब से भी डिस्कस कर रहा था, बता भी रहा था कि आपने सर जो सजेशन दिया है मोहम्मद अली जिन्ना मूट कोर्ट कंपटीशन, ये हम ज़रूर इस पे गौर करेंगे, बिल्कुल करेंगे। दूसरी चीज़ ये है कि अभी हमारे अहमद बिलाल सूफ़ी साहब ने इंटरनेशनल लॉ के बारे में बहुत कुछ बताया। हम ये लॉ स्कूल जब इस्टेब्लिश कर रहे थे तो उस वक्त भी हमारे जहन में ये था कि हमारे यहाँ ये इंटरनेशनल लॉ के एक्सपर्ट बहुत कम है। तो हमने अपने कोर्स के डिज़ाइन इस तरीके से हम कर भी रहे हैं और आगे भी करेंगे कि जिसमें हो सकता है कि अब एक ब्रांच अभी फ़िलहाल इस फील्ड ऑफ स्पेशलाइजेशन के तौर पे इंटरनेशनल लॉ का भी करें, ताकि बच्चे जो हैं सिर्फ एक सब्जेक्ट ना पढ़े इंटरनेशनल लॉ में, वो काफ़ी सब्जेक्ट पढ़ लें। लेकिन एक थॉट है, अल्लाह अगर हमें कामयाब करे कि अभी तो हमने डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ लॉ है इस्टेब्लिश किया है, आगे चलकर हम हो सकता है कि एक डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ इंटरनेशनल लॉ करें, सिर्फ इंटरनेशनल लॉ के हवाले से। जितना आपने लॉ के बारे में बताया है, इतने सारे कन्वेंशन है, वो एक सिर्फ लॉ का स्टूडेंट पढ़कर वो थोड़ा बहुत तो सीख जाएगा इंटरनेशनल लॉ, उसकी एक्सपर्टीज नहीं होगी। और चूंकि इसमें इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे भी जॉब्स बहुत अवेलेबल होते हैं, आपने बिल्कुल सही कहा। तो ये भी एक जहन में है मेरे, अल्लाह इसमें कामयाबी दे कि पहले तो हम ये अपने बेसिस जो हैं 5 साल वाला 5 बेसिस जो हैं ये फुल्ली लोड हो। अभी तो हम 3 बेसिस पे हैं, अभी 2 खाली है। सितंबर में चौथा बेस होगा और फिर उसके अगले साल 5वां बेस फिल होगा हमारा। तो आगे चल के फिर हम देखते हैं कि ये सिलसिला चल पड़े तो क्यों ना एक इंटरनेशनल लॉ डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ इंटरनेशनल लॉ, जहाँ पे सिर्फ हम इंटरनेशनल लॉ के वेरियस एस्पेक्ट्स जो हैं उसको पढ़ाया जाए। ये भी एक बड़ा वास्ट सब्जेक्ट है ये। तो ये है सर, मैं आप सबका बहुत तहे दिल से शुक्र अदा करना चाहता हूँ कि आप इतने अपने अपने मसरूफियत की वजह के बावजूद आप इस वीकेंड में तशरीफ़ लाए यहाँ पर। सर मैं आपका बहुत बड़ा शुक्रगुजार हूँ, बहुत शुक्र आपका अदा करना चाहता हूँ कि एक अच्छी ट्रेडिशन है सर कि एक सिटिंग जज ऑफ सुप्रीम कोर्ट जो है वो यूनिवर्सिटीज़ में आ रहे हों। इससे ये यंग जनरेशन जो है इनको बड़ा हौसला होता है। तो वी आर रियली ग्रेटफुल टू यू सर कि आपने हमें वक्त दिया और आप तशरीफ़ लाए यहाँ पर। बशीर आलम साहब, आपका मैं बहुत तहे दिल से शुक्र अदा करता हूँ। दिस इज़ द फर्स्ट टाइम आई थिंक परहैप्स यू केम टू दिस यूनिवर्सिटी। सर, जब मैं भी मिनिस्ट्री में था तो यहीं से गुजरा करता था मैं, इस कश्मीर हाईवे से, तो कभी देखा नहीं कि इस पहाड़ के पीछे भी कोई शहर आबाद है। जब मैं यहाँ 2009 में आया तो मैंने देखा कि ये एक सिटी सिटी विद इन सिटी है ये नस्ट। तो ये हकीकत है सर कि ये पहाड़ों ने छुपा के रखा हुआ है, वरना अब तक बहुत सारे लोगों की नज़रें यहाँ पड़ जाती और ये ज़मीन शमीन पे कब्जा वगैरह शुरू हो जाता, जो हमारा कल्चर है यहाँ पर। लेकिन इस पहाड़ों ने बचा लिया है इसको। तो थैंक यू वेरी मच। अब दूसरी चीज़ ये कि जो बच्चे हमारे आज आए हैं, मुझे तो बड़ा अच्छा लगा। आज ये यंग जनरेशन जो है हमारे वुड बी और लॉयर इन मेकिंग, जिस तरीके से इन्होंने परफॉर्म किया है, मैं हैरान था कि इन्होंने इतने सारे ट्रीटी का, आर्टिकल्स का जो हवाला दे रहे थे, जिनेवा कन्वेंशन के अलावा भी बहुत सारी चीज़ों का। इसका मतलब है कि उन्होंने बहुत मेहनत किया, पढ़ा भी है। तो बहुत ग्रेट, आई एम रियली, बड़ा हौसला होता है कि जब हम ये लॉ डिपार्टमेंट अपना बना रहे थे, अल्लाह करके चले तो हम इसको लॉ स्कूल में भी कन्वर्ट करेंगे। ये तो इनिशियल स्टेज है लॉ डिपार्टमेंट का। तो मेरे भी जहन में ऐसे ही था कि लड़के आएंगे और कोर्ट में जिस तरीके से वो प्लीड करते हैं केस, आज मुझे उसकी झलक नजर आई है। तो मुझे बड़ा हौसला है कि इस प्रोफेशन में, इस स्कूल में अभी और भी बहुत एक्सपेंशन की गुंजाइश भी मौजूद है। सो थैंक यू वेरी मच यंग लॉयर वुड बी मेकिंग, कि आप अपने अपने घरों से यहाँ आए, 3 दिन हमारे साथ आपने वक्त गुजारा। हमने आपको पूरी तरह से कोशिश की कि आपको लुक आफ्टर करें। अगर कोई कमी बेशी हो गई होगी तो आप हमें माफ़ कर दें। आप, हम इंशाल्लाह अगले साल इससे बेहतर करेंगे। अमर बिलाल सूफ़ी साहब, आपसे तो मेरा बहुत पुराना रिश्ता है, वाकफियत भी है, हम को ऑथर भी हैं। अभी सर हमने किताब लिखी है लिविंग अंडर हाइब्रिड वॉर, तो एक चैप्टर इंटरनेशनल लॉ के हवाले से इनका ही उसमें कंट्रीब्यूशन है। सो थैंक यू वेरी मच सर। आप ब्रिगेडियर साहब, दिस इज़ द फर्स्ट टाइम दैट वी आर मीटिंग और आप तशरीफ़ लाए यहाँ पर, और आपकी भी एक रिप्रेजेंटेशन हुई है। आपने भी देखा कि ये यंग किस तरीके से परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं। सो थैंक यू वेरी मच सर। तारपुर साहब, थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर we are very grateful that you came here and you spent time with us and you were the judge also. तो अब वक्त जो है ये, और दूसरी चीज़ ये है कि दिस मैन इज़ अ वेरी डायनामिक पर्सन, डॉक्टर आसिफ। बड़ी मेहनत की है इन्होंने इस काम के लिए, और इनके साथ साथ जो हैं वो किधर चले गए, हमारे मूट के स्पेशलिस्ट जो हैं चौहान साहब, सिकंदर साहब भी बैठे हैं यहाँ पर। सिकंदर साहब, ये इन लोगों ने बहुत इसमें वक्त लगाया है, बहुत टाइम लिया, और आज आपको इसका फल मिल रहा है जितनी आपने मेहनत की है। मैडम, आपका भी बहुत शुक्रिया कि आप, मुझे पता है कि आपके पैर में बहुत तकलीफ है, लेकिन फिर भी आप यहाँ आई हैं। सो थैंक यू वेरी मच। अब मेरे ख्याल में ज़्यादा मैं वक्त नहीं लेना चाहता हूँ कि कोई रिजल्ट भी कुछ अनाउंस होगा कि नहीं यहाँ पर, तो इसलिए सर थैंक यू वेरी मच एंड गुड लक टू एवरीवन।
For the next speaker, we have Dr. Muhammad Asif Khan. He's the pioneer head of the law department at NAST. With, with, with a PhD in international law, he's an expert of his field and has judged many international moot court competitions. Please welcome Dr. Muhammad Asif Khan on stage.
Yeah. The height sometimes is a problem for me. So, Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Honorable Justice Amiruddin Saab, Honorable Justice Mushir Alam Saab, and Ahmad Bilal Sufi Sahab and all Brigadier Sahab. Thank you so much for coming here. And बाकी सब ने बातचीत कर ली. I am honored to be here, and I only want to thank all my team, specifically the students who have worked tirelessly and who have worked so hard. So I am thankful to you all, to all the team, to all the organizing team, and all the participants who came from all over Pakistan, especially from Sindh, from Swat, even I don't know whether the team is sitting here. So thank you so much for coming here. Thank you so much for showing your trust on us. You trusted us. That's why you are here. And I hope you enjoyed your stay over here at NAST. And we'll try, as Principal Saab pointed out, this was the beginning. Now, we started off with JESSUP, obviously, but then we'll try to uh, invite you for other competitions, for national competitions. And I hope you will take this message back to your departments, to your schools, to your law schools, and spread this message as well, so that we have more participants from all over Pakistan. And we'll try to make sure different subjects based, not only international law. The problem with mooting in Pakistan specifically is that we focus a lot on the international law. IHL, Henry Duna Moot Court competition, we all know about that. JESSUP, so yeah. Even the national competitions mostly uh, uh, have the problems based on international law. What we lack is that we must focus on other parts of law as well in these moot competitions. So that is what we'll be focusing on in future, and we require your help. All of the participants here, all of the law schools, law departments, all around Pakistan, we require your help because we are trying to. Uh, uh, we are trying to seek from you. We are trying to learn from you all. So we have to share the experiences. As we all know कि सिर्फ 2.5 साल ही हुए हैं law department को at NUST. So we are trying to learn from you, your experiences, the experiences the law schools have all around. So we'll be in contact with you all, and I hope this was the beginning, and this will make sure that it doesn't end here. So we'll take this forward. And both the teams, the finalists, you were amazing in your arguments. So we had a very difficult time deciding who is the winner. And in a short while, we'll know who is the winner. But all the teams that I've been moving around, you have been seeing me for the last 2 days. I've been moving around in different the courts. I was amazed with the preparedness of the participants. And I was uh, surprised as well. Why? Because previously I used to discuss with other judges and different competitions that the quality of the competitions is going down. I mean, to be honest with you all, but this competition, I was amazed to see how prepared the all of the teams were. So the competition level was quite high. So I was really happy to see that. So it maybe the COVID break helped us with that, and now we'll prepare more for all of these competitions. So thank you all for coming here. Thank you for supporting us. And in the end, Fazil Saab, I must appreciate your efforts because without his efforts, this competition uh, would not have been possible. So we had tireless days, uh, struggling how things would happen. I and Fazil know how we struggle to manage this competition. No one else can. And then the students in the end, I will thank you all again, all the organizing. I mean, I was not expecting a lot from you people, to be honest. But then for the last couple of weeks, I was amazed how organized you all are. I was not expecting that you are so organized, but still, I appreciate your efforts. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, uh, in the end, thank you so much for coming here. Thank you all the guests, and I won't take a lot of time because we need to announce the winner, as you pointed out. So I'll see you somewhere else, and uh, try preparing for the mood competitions in the future. And this is the biggest learning experience you can ever had. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Now, to distribute the souvenirs amongst the honorable adjudicators of the final rounds, we would like to once again invite Dr. Ashfaq Hasan Khan onto the stage. Please give him a huge round of applause. Honorable Justice of the Supreme Court, retired Mushir Alam Saab. Sir Ahmad Bilal Sufi Saab. Brigadier Shozab Majid. And Barrister Zameen Hossain Talpur. Thank you so much, Principal Saab. We would. Thank you, sir.
We would now like to invite the Chief Guest, Honorable Justice Amiruddin Khan, once again to distribute the certificates amongst the respected judges.
Ramsha Hayat. Javeria Sajid. Bushra Khan. Hazik Ali Khan. Nadia Khadam. Momin Wahid Khan. Ali Imran Shah, Manahil Ali, Sumaya Saad, Atiya Bakhtiar, Asadullah Taimur Momand, Sana Maroof Khan, Humaira Shafi, Talbiha Munir, Salman Abbas, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Now for the head of the law department, Dr. Mohammad Asif Khan, to distribute the certificates amongst the participants. Institute of Law and Criminology, University of Management and Technology, Bahria University, Islamabad, Dennings Law School, TMUC, Islamabad, International Islamic University, Islamabad, Fatma Jinnah University, Indus College of Law, Quaid-e-Azam University, Sindh Mehran Institute of Law, National University of Science and Technology, Zabul University, University of Swat, University College Lahore, Punjab University Law College, Kennard College for Women, Tills Multan, Zebest, and finally Pakistan College of Law. You do that. Why can't you do that at the end?
Now we would like to invite Dr. Ashfaq Hassan Khan on stage once again to present the shield to the chief guest of the night.
Justice Aminuddin Khan Saab, if you would please join us on the stage.
Am I saying it or are you saying it?
Next, please welcome Honorable Justice of Supreme Court retired Mushir Alam to distribute the awards for Best Oralist and Best Memorial. For Best Oralist from Bahria.
For Best Memorial, Dennings Law School. Thank you, sir. Finally, we would like to invite Sir Fazil on stage to announce the winners of the competition.
Thank you so much. We are late, and I can also relate how the teams, I mean, especially these two teams sitting over here. So, I mean, before announcing the result, I would take a moment to first thank the judges, especially judges who have volunteered and come from Lahore and Karachi. So, I would like to name them, starting from my colleague, my teacher actually, Amna Riaz. She has traveled from all the way from Lahore to judge this. Barrister Aisha Malik. Sorry if I'm Barrister Aisha Naeem, actually. I'm sorry. And then my mentor, Barrister Zamin Hussain Talfar, who have traveled all the way from Karachi just to judge this final round and support us in this endeavor. And then I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the efforts of my organizers, and this might seem little casual, but I would like to name them, starting from Muzaffar, Abdullah Chatta, Abid Khan, Arij Anwar, Waleed, and there are many more which, I mean, been into this process. Saim, the scoring team over here, Fatma Almas, Hadia Shahid Khan. So that is it, and now I will try to get on to the results. For that, I would request the judges for the final round to please come up on the stage and give the trophy to the team that I'm about to announce as a winner of Philip C. JESSUP Pakistan qualifying round. Please. Sir, I would also request My Excellency Justice Amiruddin Saab to please also join us on the winner. So the winner of Pakistan qualifying round of Philip C. JESSUP Moot Court Competition 2023. Do we have any expectancy or any guesses that would help me announce this? No. Okay. Okay. So the winner is Dennings Law School. Hadia. Hadia. आप तो कह रही
भाउदीन जो यूनिवर्सिटी को जो है ना अनाउंस नहीं किया, वो बंदा 2 दफा आके खाने को पड़ा है। वो वहाँ बैठी हुई सर्टिफिकेट पीछे मिल गई।
And then I would request Indus College of Law to please, as a runners-up of the competition.
सर भाउदीन को बुलाने को।
As we have discussed that there would be the 3 teams that would qualify for the international rounds. So the third team that would qualify for international rounds that would be held in April in Washington DC, that is Sindh Mehran Institute of Law. Okay. So in last we have a one team that will receive certificates. That is Bahauddin Zakaria University Multan. So I would request them to please come up to the stage and receive the participating certificates. May I request Barrister Zamin Hussain Talpur to distribute certificate for the remaining judges, please?
Amna Riaz Ali. Azhar Ali Mala. Khizr Hayat. Muhammad Shahryar. Zamarak Khan. Shahbaz Khan. Umar Niaz Khan. Khizr Ahmad. Sayyid Muhammad Ali Asghar. Suhail Zardari. Bazaf Shehbaz. Muhammad Osama Rauf. Humaira Shafi.
Okay, sorry. With this, we conclude this year's Philip C. JESSUP Moot Court competition. I would like to thank NUST in my capacity of a national administrator, and I would like to thank Ilsa in capacity as a lecturer NUST. So thank you so much. Hope to see you next year. And now we'll head for a dinner, a closing dinner. Thank you so much.